Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, house. Good evening. You're welcome to tonight's webinar. Please, is my voice clear and my screen also clear? Can you hear me clearly and also see my screen clearly? Can you guys see my screen clearly? If you can see, type yes. We have Dennis, Ruel, there's somebody using iPhone, and we have our guest tonight with us. We have Mr. Paul Idowu. Paul is a professional trader. He's also a mentor, and Paul is going to be taking us on some strategies on how to trade these markets. So we have a guest tonight. He's a very smart trader. He has made money, a lot of money through this market, and also he's a mentor to so many people, and also has an academy that he trains people. So tonight we have for our guest in our midst. He took us the other day on how to calculate pips on volatility indices. And tonight he's going to share his ideas with us on how to profit from this market. So let us welcome Mr. Paul to the house. Please, Mr. Paul, you're welcome. Welcome. It's our honor to see you tonight. We are so excited to see you. Right. I think we are going to start very shortly, but let us see if we will have a full house. But right now, we have very few people in the house, and I wonder why. This meeting was well publicized. Everything is okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Is it the reason why most people don't get their desired result? Is because of this? They are not committed. We have over 200 people in this academy, going to 300 people in this academy. Our meeting so far, we've got only 8 participants, only 8 attendees. It's not encouraging at all. It's not encouraging. Most of us are not committed to learning. That is the major problem we have. And as I keep saying in this academy every single day, anything you want to do it, anything you want to do in your life, give it your best. Don't do an average thing. Give it your very best. Give whatever thing you're doing your very best. Not to do it average. Put all in, everything you have to learn that particular skill. Right? Thank you, Mr. Paul. Most people don't achieve their desired result because they are not committed. If you are committed, you will tell yourself, I'm going to do whatever it takes, everything, learn, attend the class, read the books. But if you're interested, you have excuses. Most people are interested, but they are not committed. And the person who is committed and the person who is interested, you can see the result is going to be clear. The person who is committed doesn't have time for stray signals. I say this every single day. The person who is committed, if you are committed to say, I'm going to learn this skill no matter what, trust me, you will not have time for signal. Your attention, your time will be focusing on how can I get better? How can I get better? How can I trade this market on my own without even taking signal from anybody? How can I trade? That would be your major problem. So I want to encourage you guys to commit your time. But what you're learning tonight, or this skill you're learning right now, may look very unimportant to you, but I tell you the truth, in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now, you're going to be, if you are doing this in every single day, learning, put your time to learn this skill every single day, that's when you know the importance of what you are doing. So do not be discouraged by your results right now. Some of us, we are losing money at the moment because we are still learning. We all went through this process. No trader who didn't go through the process of losing. Good evening, Adaka Michael. So you have to commit yourself and don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. Do not give up. Trading is a game of keep going, keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on without I'm not going to give up. Tell yourself I'm not going to give up no matter what. I'm going to fail my way to success. Successful people are long, they have failures, they fail numerous times. So be willing to learn from your failures. If you place a trade and it didn't go your direction, that doesn't mean you fail. It means you are learning from that particular experience. So always commit yourself. Be willing to fail big. Fail big. Don't be afraid of failing. Most time we are afraid to place a trade because we are afraid, what if the trade didn't go my way? If it didn't go your way, fine. You will learn from that particular experience. So don't be afraid of failure, guys. Keep on keeping on. If you don't give up, you succeed. I guarantee you that if you don't give up, if you keep doing what you're doing right now, you will succeed. You will. You will succeed. You're welcome. Abdullahi, it's your first time of coming to this class. Please, how many of us are attending this class for the first time? Abdullahi Ali, you're welcome from Kenya. How many of us are attending this class for the first time? If you are attending this class for the first time, can you indicate, please? All right, Ali from Kenya, glad to be here. You're welcome, Sir Ali Abdullahi. How many of us are here for the first time? Let us welcome the first time of our first time people. Today is my first time of coming here. Please, can I see you? I'm at 10. Okay. Right. I'm attending class for the first time. Okay. Your name, you're using iPhone. What's your name, please? Can you type your name so we can welcome you officially? You're using iPhone. Please, can you also indicate your country? Also indicate your country. Okay, Samuel. All right, Samuel, you're welcome. Okay, Nigeria. Okay, welcome. Welcome, Mr. Samuel. For those of you who are coming for the first time, I want to, on behalf of the students and members of this academy, I want to welcome you to this great academy in this place. We are like-minded people. We have people that are positive people. Our goal in this academy is to train you. Number one is to change your mindset, because most people don't believe in mindset. They thought everything is about trading. But if you're a trader and your mindset is not programmed for trading, trust me, you will not work. You will not succeed. So our major goal, our number one goal is to changing your mindset, changing the way you think. Because wherever you are tonight, your condition, your financial status is as a result of how you think. So our number one goal, our first major goal is to changing you. You are the root of your success. Why do I say so? Success is not what you pursue. Success is what you attract. Meaning that if you become attractive, become an attractive personality within you, internally, internal changes is very important. So if you change internally, everything about you will change automatically. Changing you internally. Your mindset, number one, got to be right. Your character got to be right. Your habits. These three things. You have the right mindset, you have the right habits, What differentiates the people and poor and rich people is these things. Rich people have rich, wonderful mindset, right? They have the right mindset. Poor and middle class people have negative mindset, negative people all over the place. Then habits. Your life is as a result of habit. What you spend your time to do matters a lot. Most people spend their time in doing things that don't have any value. So you want to become successful in life in anything, you have to form successful habits. What are these successful habits? Very simple. What are these negative and unproductive habits? Simple. Spending time with your friends that are going nowhere with their lives. Broke friends, most time we spend our time with our broke friends and spend our time on watching television shows. We are stuffing the internet every single minute of our time. Your time is the most valuable asset. So you have to know how you spend this precious time. You spend your time on doing things that don't have value, you have a very bad and your life will become so miserable. You'll be broke. Spend time on TV. Trust me, you'll be broke because you're watching people who are making millions of dollars and you are just watching them with your time. Okay, you're welcome, Jonah Okolo, rather, from Nigeria. You're welcome. So, guys, I want you to have the mindset of successful people and habit of successful people. Spend your time wisely, write your goals down, focus on working on your goals every single day. Have a vision. Your life is as a result of how clear you are about what it is that you want. Right? Most people don't know what they want. If you want to become a trader, it should be clear. It should be what you want. Tell yourself, I'm going to do this or die. Period. I'm going to learn this skill no matter what. I'm going to put all my time, commit my time to become an expert in this skill. Period. When a man said, I'm going to do it or die, the world has a way of stepping aside for someone who said, I'm going to do it or die. Winston Churchill said, he said, nothing can stop the human will that will stake even its existence on the stated purpose. If trading is what you want, it should be clear, definite purpose. Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, he said you must have a definite purpose, have a vision. Let it be, vision should be, in few years from now, I'm going to see myself traveling around the world with my smartphone making money. Write it down, be clear, be definite. That is it. Don't need somebody to just be clear. Most time we don't achieve what we want. We don't achieve something worthwhile in life because we have only vague desires and wishes. But successful people, they are people with definite goals and visions. You want to be among the few wealthy people in the world, you have to have a clear direction, clarity, powerful. Make a decision about what you want and then you stick by that decision every single day. My mentor used to tell me so. He said, if your goals, if your visions, if people are not seeing you crazy, then your vision is not big enough. My 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 advice for you guys is that this vision, this goal of trading or anything you want in life should be so serious. So you should make it so serious that people around you should know that you are working on something. Spend every single time, every day, work on your goals. Work on your goals. When I started trading several years ago, after meeting my mentor, we introduced me into trading. He said you have to work on it, not just to pay mentors and then you sit down one place and watch TV. I gave up my time. I was spending an average of 6 hours every day learning this skill. Every day, 6 hours, at least 6 hours. That was what I was spending that time when I started. Watching all the videos, reading all the books, attending classes, just like the way I'm doing with it right now. If you want to have a good result, you have to commit your time to learning. Signals are good, fine, but if you rely on signal, trust me, you will not be a good trader. The important thing, what you need right now is not just signal, but you committing your time to learn the skill. Because if you learn it, it's going to pay you for life. But if you rely on only signal, I can guarantee you that the signal will disappoint you, because what if the company is no longer there? What are you going to do? You are going to look for another person to give you signal. That's wrong. That's wrong, all right? In as much as you are taking signal, put more attention on your knowledge, because the knowledge is going to be with you forever. Forever. You will impart that knowledge on other people too. Take signal, fine, but commit more time on learning. Jim Cathcart is a speaker from America. He said, if you spend 1 hour every day, spend extra hour, 1 hour every single day studying your chosen field. He said you're going to become a national expert in that field in 5 years or less. But most time I ask people, how many hours are you spending on learning this skill that you said you want to learn? If you ask most people, they spend 0 hour. They are just trading. They are just trading. They spend 0 hour on reading the books, 0 hour on watching the videos, 0 hours on attending classes, and they want to succeed in trading. It is not done that way. I tell you the truth, if you form this habit of learning every single day, you become a national expert. At least an average of 1 hour every day, that's not too big. Is that too big, class? Is that too big? 1 hour every day, please. Can you answer? Is it good? Is it too big? No, not too big. Not too big at all. 1 hour every day. Anything you want to become an expert, all right? But the key is to become an expert, right? It takes an average of 10,000 hours to become an expert in anything you want to learn, any skill. Somebody say, you can do more than that. Yes. 1 hour every day is not big. You can spend that time. All those time you use in gossiping with your friends, your neighbors, playing football matches and all that, watching football games, watching movies. Just squeeze out 1 hour every day to learn. You become a national expert in that field. Learning is all about repetition. Repetition, repetition. Don't give up. Most people want to learn it within 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. No. Even if you don't understand it, read it. There are some of the books I gave to you on this platform. I have read those books more than 20 times. Books like Naked Forest, more than 20 times. Ultimate Guide to Price Action Trading, more than 20 times. Candlestick Bible, more than 20 times. So it's not about reading a book and you stop. No. Keep on reading over and over. But the one is okay for working class like me. Okay, but weekends can be 2 to 3 hours. Good, that's okay. If you can spend that kind of time in yourself, see, investing in yourself is the most important thing you can do. Don't put more time on your job. Spend more time in you. Invest in yourself. Let me tell you a story about the way we spend our time on our jobs, right? If you spend more time on your job, you earn a living, all right? But if you spend more time in yourself, investing more time in yourself, you earn a fortune. Let me tell you a story. It's a story about Africans. Some explorers came from America to one of these African countries. And the explorers go to this particular African community. They saw two little boys playing with something that looks like a rock, shining something, They saw it and the explorers, they came with all these candies, chocolates, and all these things children like. And they gave these things to these kids. The kids saw like they were taking, they licking this candy and all the rest. They liked it and they asked for more. Say, please, can you give us more of this? And the explorer said, why not? But are you going to give us those things? You're carrying those shining little things you're carrying with you? And the explorer said, why not? No, the children said, why not? And those kids gave those little rocks to the white men, the Igbo men, the white men. And these white men took those things, those shining little rocks to the lab and discovered that it was an uncut diamond. 2 rocks, cut diamond. The little kids had diamond with them, a fortune, but they didn't know because they are not aware. They gave their fortune to their to the Igbo men, and the white men made fortune with those diamonds. So if you have a job, fine. I'm not saying you should stop working, all right, but in as much as you're working, when you spend more time in your job, you're making those people. Okay, somebody says I'm spending 8 hours. That's good. That's good. You're making Adaka, that's good. That's good. I like that. You're making those companies, those organizations, the government you're working for, you're making a fortune for them. I didn't say you should stop working, right? But in as much as you're working, if your work is going to start by 8 o'clock, discipline yourself to wake up by 6 a.m. See, wealth creation is not, it doesn't come to you by luck. It's deliberate. Wealth is deliberate. Success is not something that comes to you, to fall on your lap. No, it's going to be you deliberately commit yourself, discipline yourself to take the necessary action. If you are working, your time you are to resume by 8 p.m., 8 a.m., right? Wake up 5 a.m., discipline yourself to wake up 5 a.m. and be ready till 7 a.m. and take a bath and be in the office by 8. You can't do it. It's just determination. You tell yourself, I'm going to do it. Because it's not going to come to you by luck. Success is predictable. Why is it predictable? It's the laws. All these are laws about success, I'm telling you. Nothing is by luck. Money can't come to you by luck. Trading results cannot come to you if you just watch a chart without you committing yourself to reading, watching some kind of videos, reading some kind of, because there are people who have succeeded in what you want to do. And they have put all these things on books. But most time we don't have time to study them. Okay? Somebody said, I spend more than 6 hours today with some of your videos and reading naked. That's good, Dennis. I celebrate you. That's great. Keep it up. You can't do that because you're preparing your future. You may not know the result, you may not understand what you're doing to yourself right now, but I tell you that few years from now, we are all going to arrive. But the question is, where will you be? The world is changing. The world is going digital, going to the internet. If you can learn this skill and master this skill, trust me, things will be easier. When people are crying, you won't cry because you'll be in your house and be making money. So invest in yourself. Read some motivational books, books that will change your mindset, that will motivate you, inspire you. Inspirational books is very important because we are being bombarded with what I call weapons of mass distractions every single day. Weapons of mass distraction. Somebody said, I got videos worth millions of dollars. God bless you. God bless the work of your hand. Thank you. Thank you, Abdullahi Ali. You see, we are being distracted by weapons of mass distraction. All this noise from television. You have negative friends, negative family members, negative government talking about this, that, coronavirus, so many noise, you know. If you want to succeed, forget noise and keep on every single day, deliberately read something positive to inspire you, to believe, to let you know that you can achieve. Because I believe that all of you tonight in this webinar, you are all great men and women. So you have to deliberately program your mind for that to overcome procrastination. You have to keep on reading those books every single day. Commit your time to reading. No matter what, I'm going to spend 1 hour to read every single day. For me, I spend an average of 3 hours every day reading. I read an average of 4 or 5 books every single month. Why? Because I want to become an influential person. The only way you can grow is to read. Readers are leaders. I want to be a leader. I want to influence my generation. You have such powers too. You have to influence your people. I read wide leadership from all corners so that I can influence people. I can influence my community. I can influence my generation. And you have such power too. So deliberately, every single day, deliberately read books to program your mind for success. It's a deliberate attempt. My mentor Jim Rohn said, he said, every day stand guide at the door of your mind. What comes into your mind every single day matters a lot. So to do that, to deliberately overcome such negativity around that comes to you, is to be reading every single day. Put yourself on a program of reading. If you don't have a ritual every day, you don't have a life. What's your ritual? What's your daily ritual? You should have a daily ritual of self-development. That is the key to success. That's the gateway to you becoming a millionaire or billionaire. Trust me on this. Have a daily programming. Today I'm going to read this book. Tomorrow I'm going to read this book. Program yourself every single day. Whether you are working, it doesn't really matter. Squeeze out time. You have 24 hours of the day. Squeeze out time to deliberately work on you. Work on yourself. Just keep on working on yourself. Because 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you are going to live in that house you want to live, those beautiful cars you want to drive, but the work begins now. Be on isolation. Isolate yourself. When friends ask to tell them, I'm learning. If they tell you, let's go and play football, watch football, tell them, I am developing myself. I am under isolation. Let's go to club. I'm not going. I'm developing myself. I want to be great because God created me to be great. Trust me, if you do this to yourself every single day, 1 year from now, 10 years, 5 years from now, you'll see that your life will change. You become one of the richest in your community, in your world. Trust me on this. Nothing you will do that you cannot succeed. You will not succeed. You will not succeed. You succeed in your life. Whether trading or anything you want to do in your life, if you have this mindset of greatness, because I believe you have greatness in you. You have wealth. Your wealth. See, your treasure is untapped. You're like a tree that is trapped in a seed. All of you, listen to me tonight. You're like a tree trapped in a seed. You know, every tree was once a seed. So you are trapped in a seed. But because of environment, because of people that you spend most of your time with, spend your time wisely with, don't hang around with people who are going nowhere with their lives. So this greatness is trapped within you. Because of course they told you to go to school. They told me that our parents, they are so smart. They love us. Children go to school, have a good grade, so you have a good job. So we have this mentality of going to school and having a good job. But I'll tell you one thing, you don't have a future in a job. There is no future in any job. Your life, your future depends on you discovering who you are. Discover yourself. There was a reason why you were born. You have to discover that, and you have to deliberately work on you that every single day to bring out these journeys that you have in you so you can become a blessing to your generation. All of you can become a blessing to your generation. But it's not going to come to you by luck. It's deliberate work. Work every single day. Work on yourself. Work on yourself every single day. If you do this, I guarantee you, you don't have poverty. Poverty is a mindset. There's no poverty anywhere. can't be poor. My generation can't be poor. Why? Because I am deliberately working on my future every single day. Form that habit yourself. You can do it. Forget the naysayers. Forget those people thinking you're wasting your time. The day will come, they will come out, they will tell you, wow, you have completely changed. How did you do it? All right, guys. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? Okay. All right. All right. Good, 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 good. Those books I gave to it, books like Think and Grow Rich, please take your time to read it. I've read that book over 20 times. Think and Grow Rich is a very good book. The Secret of the Millionaire Mind is a very good book. The The Science of Getting Rich is a very good book. These are motivational books because your mind should be motivated. You have to motivate yourself every single day, guys. Every day is a daily habit. I'm going to read until they bury me. Even as a grandfather that I wish to be, I'm going to be reading. No day I'll pass that I will not read a book. No day. That's what Bill Gates said. He reads an average of 2 books every week. Warren Buffett, we all know him. He said he spent 80% of his time every day reading. You see, all these great men, they read books. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. He's the youngest, one of the youngest billionaires in the world, right? And you see him every day. He said he reads every day. So these great men and women, you see, they're all readers. So why wouldn't I read? But I too want to become great. Anything you want to be, make it a study. Anything you want to do, make it a study. Study, study, study. If you want to become successful, study success. If you want to become a trader, study trading. All right, guys. Like I told you, we have a guest in the house tonight. Mr. Paul is a mentor and to people. He has an academy where he trains people. He's a trader. Somebody said, please, I will. Okay, okay. You wipe your phone. Okay, that's okay. Mr. Paul is going to be taking us on some strategies on how to trade this market. The trainer, mentor, coach. I'm going to be inviting, handing over the phone to Mr. Paul. Sir Paul, please, I'm going to give you the host. You're going to be the host, but as you are talking, you're going to be seeing admit participants. Please, I want you to admit anybody that is going to be joining us. Well, some people, they are still on their way. So as you become the host, please do us a favor by always checking the participants' entry points so you can admit anybody who is coming late. Sir Paul, please, can you hear me? Are you there? Please, Mr. Paul, can you indicate if you are there listening? Okay. What you will help us to be admitting our guests, our students, more of them. Some people they are having network issues. Their phone is sometimes network will going. They are right. So please, Mr. Paul, are you there? I'm going to give you. I'm going to make you the host. Please, you can also unmute me when you become the host, so that we can be communicating. All right, Mr. Paul, it's up to you now. You can.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be here tonight, to be one of your speakers for tonight. Honorable is my mentor, my coach. I have learned a lot from him. I've been with him since 2018 or 2019, and he has been a good person. He has been a good mentor to me. So the only advice I'm going to advise you all right now is that um, the only thing I will advise you guys this night, I will be sharing one of my strategies with you guys tonight, and um, I want you guys to get your notebook and pen. You all need to have a forex notebook. If you don't have, try and get one tonight or tomorrow morning. It's very important. You guys have a notebook. We call it forex journal. We have two books, the forex journal and the normal forex notebook. Are you getting it? Or just get your forex notebook out for now, because I'll be sharing a lot of things with you guys tonight. I'll be sharing a little on how to use trend lines to trade the market, and also I will be sharing one of my strategy, one of the strategy I teach my students. So, but before I start, sir, hello, sir, hello, honorable, hello, honorable, hello, honorable. If you can hear me, type one. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, can you hear me, sir? Okay, I've already made you host. I made you host already. Okay, the second one. Okay, okay. It's me. Hello, hello, Prince. I'm unable to make the second uh, account host because I've already made Prince Ikilo way host already. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay, let me just continue from here. Let me just continue from here. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Sorry for what's happening. So let's continue. So tonight I'll be sharing with you all the strategy that I use to trade the forex markets. Okay, I will be sharing one. So I will be sharing my screen right now. If you can see my screen, if you can see my screen, type one in the chat box. If you can see my screen, type one in the chat box. I'm still waiting. Okay, you can all hear me, right? Okay, good. Let's get started. Tonight, I'll be sharing you one of my strategies that I used to trade the forex market. I learned these strategies some years back, and it's been working fine. When I started trading, that was the strategy I was using to trade the forex market. I also use trend line, channel, and the likes to analyze the forex market. You all can see this sell signal here, right? This was a good sell signal for you to take, right? But on normal day, I will wait for this before I take my trade. This is one of my strategy. But I won't be showing you guys how to trade this strategy tonight. I will show you one other strategy that I use to trade the forex market. So let's get to work. I'm going to delete all the trend lines that I've drew in the past. So I'm going to remove all the EMAs. So now this is pure price action trading. Let me change this. So I think you all know how to trade at price action, support using support and resistance, trend line, channel, Fibonacci extension, and the likes, and also harmonic scanner and the likes. But tonight I will just show you one of the strategies that I use to trade the forex market. I use trend line. I also use price action. You know, so let's get to work. So I use three SMA, just three. So this is one of the strategies that I was using then, but it's still working fine. I used the what's it called, the strategy to make close to like $3,000 from the market when I started trading then. So it's a good strategy. Also, you can also use it if you have a small capital of like 20, 30, $50. You can use that to grow your account. So the first thing you have to do, you have to add SMA 50, SMA 50, SMA 50. You can make it any color, but I prefer blue. So the second SMA is SMA 15. But let's make it SMA 17. Let me use 15. But I prefer to use, let me just use 17. I prefer 17. Yeah, simple. Then you make that one purple. The third one is, the third one and last one is SMA 10. Very powerful. Make it 10. You can make this one deep blue, right? So let me show you something. This is how to trade it. To trade this strategy you can trade it on any time frame. It's good if you trade it on 15-minute chart or 1 hour chart. You know, it works like magic. So let's start with 5-minute chart for people that trade lower time frame, like scalpers. So this is how to trade it. First thing you have to wait for is close, right? All this the candlestick must be above for uptrend, must be above the blue EMA, right? So it's telling you the market is about to change to uptrend, right? You can see after that close, what happened? you're on good profits. You can decide to take a buy here. But now, you don't just want to take a buy, right? Right? Assuming trading volatility 75, you want to use like a 0.1 lot size, right? I won't advise you to take that buy with the whole lot size. I would advise you to divide it into two or divide it into four, right? So you just take, assuming it's 0.01, you want to use the trade, you divide it into two, use 0.005, right? Take a buy here. In case if this market go against you, but sometimes this is to take out once in a while. Like you see what's happened here, right? You don't just want to enter. You want to wait for the second confirmation and confirmation before you can take any trade. So what you're supposed to do is wait for this all this candlestick to be above, right? And you want these two EMAs also, the 10 and the 17 also, to be above the 50 for you to take any buy. Above, you understand, for you to take any buy signal around it, right? So now there is what we call uptrend, downtrend, and sideways trend. This is uptrend. The market is about to change trend from downtrend, right? From downtrend, yeah, it's about to change from downtrend, right, towards to uptrend, right? I get it. But sometimes if you take out, like what's happened here, right? So for you to know if this is a true uptrend or downtrend, you want to wait. Let's all these two EMAs be above the blue, right? Then you only want to take a buy, right? That's your first signal. The candlestick must be above the blue. You can decide to take any trade, but make sure you don't use bigger lot size there, right? The second one, you want to wait for these two EMAs, right? To close above to be above the blue, right? That's the second signal, right? You can decide on your own to scalp all these ones. You want a red candlestick to close below, right? You want a red candlestick to close below the first one, which is the 10 EMA, this one above. This other one is 17, while this one is 50 SMA, right? You want a red candlestick to close below the first EMA, then you want another candlestick to close above. That's the buy signal. You can decide to take a buy there. Right? You can decide on your own to take a buy after it goes for that candlestick, right? Right? When you take a trade, you want to put your stop loss at the last low, close to the entry price. Yeah. This point. That's where you want to put your stop loss because you must risk small to make big, right? So you put your stop loss there. So can you see, place your stop loss here, right? In case if this market starts going against you, you just load small to make more, right? So you take your buy and decide to go for one, meaning one profit ratio one, right? 1:1 profit slash loss, right? Or you can decide to make it 2:1, profit 2 times 2 of this stop loss, right? You decide on your own. That's the first signal for you. In case if you fail to take that, you can take another one here. Wait for a red candlestick to close below the first EMA, then another candlestick to close above, take your buy. So you want to put your stop loss here, right? You enter another trade. The only time it will hit your stop loss is when the market is about to change trend. Out of 100, I promise you, you make 7 trades, right? And your loss will be low, right? Than your what's it called profits. You have more profits than loss. This is another trade. But let me now tell you something. You know, this red candlestick did not close below the purple, right? But after that, it later closed above the what's it called, the blue, the deep blue, right? Here, what this is telling you is that this is a buy signal, but it's not the strongest of them all. You understand? It's not the perfect of them all. This one also is a signal that this is a buy trade after a close below the what's it called, the EMA blue. It's a buy signal, right? But that's not the best, right? But when a red candlestick close below both these two, and later close above all. I'm telling you, that's a good buy signal. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So you have to take your buy here. I'm going to I'm still coming to the chat box. I'm still coming to the chat box to answer you guys. So you can see the candlestick close below the boots, right? Then the candlestick close above. You take your buy there, you put your stop loss in, you get good profit just like that. It seems you can see. I think I saw another sample here. See this. This is a good buy signal. Close below the pop, hold the pop up at the blue, and close above. That's a buy signal for you. That's another buy signal. Okay. I think I have a. Oh, how far? You see the professor? Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry for that. I have to go out to. Sorry for that. Okay. All right. Sorry for that. Sorry for the noise. Um. All right. If you can hear me, type 2. If you can hear me, type 2. Hello. If you can hear me, type 2. I'm waiting. Okay. So if you have any question before I continue, type 3 and type your question in the chat box. If you can hear me and you have a question, if you can hear me and you have a question, type your question in the chat box. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hello, Honorable. Hello,
Hello?
Honorable. Hello, can you
Yes.
hear me, sir? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, let me make you host. I can still share my screen and do others because I notice we still have some people that want to join, and then I won't have access to come back to this Zoom and admit them. So I will prefer, let me make you the host. Then I continue my class. I can share my screen and everything. Then you
So how
can
would they
admit.
hear?
They will hear me. You will unmute me.
How would they hear you?
Yes, you will unmute me the same way I
Hello?
unmute you just now.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Okay, let me just continue. No problem, sir. Let me continue. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Okay, sorry. Let me just continue, sir. Okay. So let's continue. If you have any question, you can ask. Repeat the whole process. Okay, the first thing is SMA. The first EMA is SMA 50. The second EMA is SMA. Oh, sorry. SMA 50. The second one is SMA. Please don't type. Wait for me to. The third one is SMA 10. Those are these 3 SMA. Right? Those are SMA 10, not. Okay. So those are the 3 SMAs. SMA 17, SMA 50, and SMA 10. So now let me continue with this. Repeat the whole process. I'm going to do that after this. What SMA are you using? I've answered that. How can I set lot size? Lot size. I think if you're a member, you should know that already. Lot size should be in your basic class, right? Can you come again on the SMA 50, 17, 10? I will do that now. Right, I can hear you. Okay, let me just continue from here. Okay, all right, let me continue from here. Let me just explain the process once again. The first thing is you must have three, what's it called, rules. You have three rules to follow before you can take either buy or sell. So you want to follow the three rules. Let me start from here, right? The first rule is when the first thing you want to wait for, what's it called? The candlestick. This is blue candlestick to close above the sky blue what's it called? Here SMA, right? That's your first confirmation to either take a buy or you take a sell, right? The second thing, you must wait for all these candlesticks to be above, and most importantly, these two EMAs to be above the blue to signal an uptrend. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's the rule two. The first one, the candlestick must close above the blue. The second one, these two EMAs must be above the blue. Okay. The third rule is we have three sets of taking buy here, right? The strongest is for this red EMA to close below, then now close above all the EMA. That is very strong, right? So this one also is strong because this red candlestick closed below these two EMAs before this blue now closed above, right? That one is also strong. But this one is not that strong as this other two, right? A candlestick, red candlestick close below the blue, then a candlestick close above, right? That's a buy signal for you. You put your stop loss there and good profits, right? This is a good close below, then close above, or you take a buy, you put your stop loss at the last close here, you make your money just like that. Same thing. So now the market has changed from uptrend to downtrend. Now the red EMA, sorry, the red candlestick is below the blue candlestick. It's telling you that you only want to take a sell. What's your second rule? Make sure these two EMAs are below the blue. That's your second rule. What's your third rule? You want any candlestick to close above here, right? Then another one close below, right? To take a sell. Same here. Are you getting it? So you take a sell here, assuming your TP is times 2 of this. You enter here, right? You put your stop loss here, assuming your stop loss is times 2 of this space, right? But that meaning the stop didn't hit your TP, it went against you, right? Now close above. That's another signal for you to take a buy. But because you're still on a buy here, you don't want to take another buy. You don't want to take another buy. You're still on buy here with that same lot size. You don't want to take another buy here because this one is already in profit. Just wait for it to hit your TP. But what happened? Another candlestick closed below, then another one closed above. Because you're still on buy here, you don't want to take another buy here because make sure you only open one trade. Right? It depends on how you use your lot size, right? So make sure you take one trade here and let that one trade go on. So you can see now this is uptrend here. The market is going up. The first signal, the candlestick must close above the blue. The second information for you to follow, which is the rule, you want these two EMAs to be above this sky blue here, right? Then the third one is you want a red candlestick to close below these two, right? If the thing is on uptrend, right, then you want another candlestick to close above. You take your buy, put your stop loss here. You can risk 1 to 1. You understand? You can risk 1 to 1 or risk 2 to 1, meaning you are risking one, like assuming you are risking $100 to make you are risking $100 to make what? $100, or you are risking $100 to make what? $200, just like that. So you can see this downtrend. You can see how powerful the strategy is. I used this strategy to grow my account then when I started. After 1 year that I started, I think it was 3 to 4 years ago, to grow a little account to close to 3,000, right? When I started learning how to trade forex, I still have other strategies that I use. This is just one of the strategies that I use in trading forex. You can see this is a good sell signal. This strategy is good for scalpers and intraday trader. We have different types of traders in the forex market. We have the scalpers. They use lower time frame. We have the intraday traders. We have the day traders, we have the swing traders, we have position traders and investors, right? Example of investors are George Soros, and others, right? So this is a good sell signal, but if you're a good scalper or an intraday trader, day trader trading on lower time frame like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes. No. 30 minutes, 15 minutes, then 5 minutes, those three, right? I won't advise you to trade on one minute time frame because there are lots of noise, so you don't want to do that, right? So you take a sell here, right? You're in good profit. This is another sell signal, you're in good profit. It's powerful, it's like magic. All my strategies are like magic. You don't need to stress yourself. You just wait for a signal, then you take your buy or you take your sell. This is a good sell signal, right? You can see the risk 1 to 1 is okay for you, right? You make your money. I get in. You can see buy signal here, right? That's a buy signal. You put your stop loss here, right? I getting it. Assuming your stop loss is there, right? Meaning you will only hold this trade. That's a buy signal there, right? You're risking 1 to make 1, right? Let me make this clean. Assuming this is your TP, your take profit. So you can see now you're risking 1 to make 1. You're risking 1 to make 1. Your TP above, your entry is green, while your stop loss is the red, right? So assuming your stop loss is there, you can see the market didn't hit your stop loss, right? A lot of people put their stop loss like this. I won't advise you to do that, right? Because that is a strong support. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Why will you put your stop loss below the wick of the previous candlestick? You don't want to do that. You want your stop loss to be a little bit, some what's it called, pips below stop loss, because this is like a floor. This is like your sitting room floor, right? There is a tendency that if I throw if I have like a good jigger, right, and I put you understand, I eat the stuff on the floor. If your foundation is not strong, I will break it, right? So you don't want to be close. You don't want to be close to what's it called, the stop loss. You don't want to be beside the stop loss. No, you want your stop loss to move a little peep below, right? In case of all this nonsense, this is market maker move. You understand? They do this to remove your stop loss. Right? You must be wise. You must think the way the whales, right? The cabals. You must think the way they think, because they are the 3% of the world. They rule the world. So you don't want to be among the slaves, right? You want to be among the people that are topping the charts, right? You want to be among them because they control the world. So you don't want to trade like the masses, the 97%. You want to trade like a boss. I get what I'm saying. You want to think the way the whales think. If you're opportune to meet Dangote and be with Dangote for some months, you know what you will learn from him in that 1 month or 2 months. You understand? It totally change your life, because the way they think, the things they say, the thing they do, you understand, is different from what other people do. Those people don't sleep, you know. Those people don't sleep. They don't sleep because they have a lot of their property out, right? So you want to think like them. Just put yourself and just try and be in a cool place and meditate and think the way they think for just like 2 3 minutes. You know, assuming you are there, you are the president of this country. How will you think? I get what I'm saying. Think the way they think. So they think this way. You understand? They know what you or other people are thinking. They know your mind. They use the media to do that. They know everything you are thinking, right? So you don't want to think like the masses. You want to think like them. They are the whales, they are the cabals, they are the people that rule the world. You can decide to design a news that there is coronavirus and everybody will be indoor. Because for you to win so, you don't just need what's it called? Two only. You need power. You know, you need power. You need media. You need to be strong. You need to take risk. So for you to be among the 3% of the world, you understand? Read the way those 3% read, do what they do, go to events the way they go. The events I'm talking about, I'm not talking about what's it called, clubbing and the likes. right? Go to some events, you understand, or seminars, right? That will impact into your life. I don't go to party. I club. I go to some parties. I go to party not. I think in 5 years, since 5 years ago, I've only been to 2 or 3 parties, right? You understand? But I focus more on my career because I don't want to work for anybody, right? If you don't want to work for anybody, then that means you have to do what those people are not doing, right? You have to do what your boss is doing and what not what the masses are not doing. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So this is you can see this is a signal for you to take a buy, right? Your stop loss must be below. Remember, below the last low or above the high, right? And don't let your stop loss to be close to the weak, WICK, right? Below, right? Because the market will only hit your stop loss. You understand when the price of the market is about to change trend to from maybe from uptrend to downtrend. Are you getting it? So you can see this is a good buy signal. You put your stop loss here. 1 to 1 is okay. You make your money. This is a good entry. Close below, close above, right? You put your stop loss here. But see this. This candle is too long, right? And your stop loss is too long, right? So you don't want to take this. Are you getting what I'm saying now? You don't need to take all trades, right? So you can see this one is small. Your entry here, your stop loss here, you make your money. For scalpers, are you getting what I'm saying now? Right? So that's it for now. If you have any question, I would like you to ask your question now. If you understand all I just explained, does it work on four? It works. It work on all pair. Yes, as long as the market does these 3 things, go up, down, or sideways, right? And in life, that's it. That is life for you, right? In life, sometimes we have a good day, sometimes we have bad days, right? Sometimes for the day we are just who we are, right? So in life you have up, down, and sometimes you just be stagnant. That's life for you. As an entrepreneur, you want to think that way. You know, it's not every day that you make a lot of money. No, some days you lose, even in forex, right? Make sure you make 7 and lose 3. That minimum. When you work on that, you will be a consistent trader, right? So it's work on all pair, currency pairs, metal, which is gold, silver, platinum, and the likes. Um, which other market, stock market, bond, any market. Are you getting it? You understand? Commodities, indices, and the likes. All those markets, this strategy work on those markets. So which color is SMA? SMA, you can use your own color, or that's my own favorite color. I like sky blue, so the 50 is sky blue, 17 is purple, right? While the 10 is deep blue, right? Okay, you don't catch up. Uh, it seems you can't hear me. If you can hear me, type 2. Okay. How to take sell, right? It's just opposite of how to take buy, right? Opposite. The same way, the same rule you follow. I think you all have your notebook, your forex notebook. The same way all of you follow. So the same way you followed the same rules, right? You follow to take the buy signal. That's the opposite of that is what you will use for sell, right? You just write the opposite down. Does it work on 1 hour? It works on all time frame. It works on all time frame. I don't have time to type the rules now. Just let me come again with the rules so you understand. Um, let me just okay. Let me start from here. Right. The first rule is rule one for a buy. A candlestick must close above this light blue. Right. That's rule one. Rule two. All these two EMAs must be above the sky blue. Rule two. They must be above the sky blue. Right. Rule three. Wait for a candlestick to close below either this deep blue this purple or this for signal 1. Then a close above all the EMAs for what's it called? The last goal, which is under the third goal, right? That's let's just make it for then. A close above the sky blue, right? All these two EMAs must be above the sky blue, right? Then a candlestick must go either below the deep blue, purple, and the what's it called? The sky blue, right? A candlestick close below, right? Then another candlestick close above all, right? That's for buy, right? Opposite of buy is just a candlestick close below these two EMA below the sky blue, right? A candlestick close above any of these three, right? Candlestick close below all. That's a sell signal there, right? I think you all understand. We don't have much time. If you have any question, you can type one. If you have question and you can hear me, you should type one. Uh, it seems you can't hear me. If you can hear me, type one. If you can hear me, type one. Okay. If you have any question, write your question. I have 5 minutes to give honorable the host, to make him the host. If you have any question to ask, you can type your question now so I can answer your question before I make honorable the host. Okay. Sorry, let me admit all. Hello, sir. I think you all have learned something new tonight. And I remain Idowu Oluwaseyipo, and I'm the CEO of Forex SB World Academy. I'm a forex trader, I'm a coach, I'm also a mentor to many. Honorable is one of my mentors, um, and he's a nice man. I'm really happy for tonight, sir. I thank you for making me share my ideas with your students tonight. I'm really honored. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity, sir.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. So I'm about to
We
make you host,
appreciate
sir. You're always welcome, sir.
you. All right. Thank you, Mr. Paul. Please, can you guys hear me?
Chika Malon. Chika Malon. Mo pariwo bí gan lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Mo pariwo bí lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Gan.
Hello, are you guys there? Hello, please, can you hear me? My voice is clear. Okay. All right. Thank you. In addition to what Paul has just done tonight, I would like to I would like to uh, I would like to show you something. I would like to show you something that you need to understand. You know, the reason I want to show you the reason why I took today's trade earlier. The reason why I sent that signal. How many of you took that signal? That sell signal. If you took the sell signal, can you say yes? Yes, somebody that I did. Okay. Now let me tell you the reason why I actually posted that signal. I know we spend a lot of time tonight, but let me just show you so you understand how this thing works. Now I saw that the market was on this is my trend line. This is my trend line. Can you see this trend line? The market started from up here, right? This is my trend line. Now, after seeing this trend line, I saw that the market went down, then pulled back to this up, this up. I started trading this market in the middle of the night. That's why I did not post it. You understand? I didn't post that signal because around 3 a.m. I woke up and I was trading very late in the night. So I started trading here. Need to zoom it for you to see. All right, so I started trading from here. This was where I entered the market. My stop loss was above here. So because it was a pullback, so my target was to take my profit here. This page was in blue. That was where I put our take profit. I think here also. Yeah. If the market is still, if you are still only the trade, it means that we are still in profit. So I decided to post that signal again this morning because the market came back down and then made a pullback to touch this trend line again. But I saw this indicate this particular candlestick form, and I said, "Bam, this is another sell opportunity." So we trade as naked traders, we trade with trend lines and this resistance line. Look at what happened. Market, this was where I took the night, the one that I posted on the group that I made almost, I think it was 1,000, okay, 400 or something. I don't know. Yes, this morning, the one I posted this morning, it was this particular trade. It was because of this trend line. Look at my trend line. I am trading with this trend line. So the market got here, I took my trade, and then I waited for a pullback. Always wait for pullback to happen. Don't jump into a trend. Can you guys hear me, please? Do not jump to a trend. If the market is going down, don't jump down with the market. Like now, the market has gone very down. This looks like a pullback. But I like to my pullback to come to touch my trend line. Yeah, this is where I will enter this trade. If at all I have to trade this market again, I would like to wait for this market to pull back to this trend line. Do you understand? Are you guys getting me? If you can, if you understand, say one. If you're understanding me, say one. Just type one if you're understanding me. What I'm trying to say is that you don't want to trade, you don't want to trade with just jump into a trade because you see a market going down. Amateurs does that. They just jump into a trade. You have to allow this pullback to happen. As it is going down right now, for me, it's too late to sell right now. It's too late. It's too risky. So I would have sold here. This is my best selling point, this trend line, all right? I put my stop loss up here. up here. If I sell here, I'm going to put my stop loss up here. If I sell here, I'm going to put my stop loss up here. See, so I will take my profit down here. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you why I took that trade tonight. I mean, this morning that I posted on the group. I believe most of you made profit from that particular signal. So we trade with trend lines and always trade with all those the support and resistance lines and other price action strategies. Okay, thank you guys for coming. I congratulate you. But before we go, let me show you one business, like I keep saying, that's the key to our success in this academy is in as much as we are trading the market. I want to learn you. I want to show you that you can also earn money outside trading, right? How many of us have heard about Pennywise? How many of us have heard about Pennywise? Pennywise wealth management. Pennywise wealth management. If you know about Pennywise wealth management, say I. Click I. Okay. All right. All right. So let's talk about Pennywise wealth management. Okay. It's an investment company. I know we spend so much time, but let's just talk briefly on this market, on this Pennywise. Let me show you. I've been into this company for some time now. The company pays you your capital, 2% of your investment every single day, guys. It's awesome. Pay you 2% of your capital. Yes, I think it was in Ghana. They are in almost every country. Almost is a global network. It's a global company. It's not a local Nigeria-based company. It's an international company. They are everywhere. So I'm going to show you my dashboard so you see how it works. Right. Okay. Now this is my this is my back office. This is my back office. So how does this company work? Very simple. The company pays investors 2% of their capital every single day. For instance, if you look at my amount, I invested $500. Once you make an investment, the company also gives you $10 bonus. That's a welcome bonus. I invested $500, so my daily earning is $10 every single day. Let me show you my earnings. This is what I have earned so far, $1,176. Right? Let me show you. They use our money to trade. They trade forex, they trade other digital assets, invest in the stock market, gold, real estate, and so many investment. This is my account. This is what I can withdraw now. Okay, this is today's earnings. $10. You can see $10.20. This is what I earned today. Today is 2nd July. Some of them are referral. These ones are referral. The company also gives you. This one is a promo. Actually, it's not a network marketing company. It's purely invest what you would like to earn. But they are doing a promo that will end July ending. So what does that mean? It means that if you want to earn extra money like me, because I like talking, you can refer a friend. Anybody you refer, you earn $50 commission instantly from your referral bonus. Whoever you refer, you earn $50 referral commission. So how do you earn your money? You earn your money every single day according to what you invest, 2% of the capital. The company will hold your money for 90 days. Then at the expiration of the 90 days, the company gives you that your initial capital, but you can withdraw your returns every single day, your earnings, but you can't withdraw your deposit. The deposit amount you cannot withdraw it like this. For I want to withdraw, for I want to withdraw my deposit, I cannot withdraw. Let me show you. Let me show you something. This. Let me say I want to try to withdraw. They tell you are not allowed to withdraw your deposit. It will be available July 19 July. What that means is that that is when my contract will be over next month July. So I can't withdraw this until that day. I can only withdraw my returns. So the company pays you 2% of your invested amount every single day. If I want to withdraw, very simple. I just click this. All right. I put this is my Bitcoin wallet. This is my perfect money. I withdraw. If I want to deposit, it's very simple. You click new deposit. All right. You choose perfect money. I like to use perfect money, or you choose Bitcoin. So guys, without wasting much of your time, this is the company that pays 2% of investment amount. I want to drop a link for those of you who would like to earn extra money, because the key to success is taking a risk. Most people are so scared of taking risks. They're afraid. What if I lose? Don't allow. That's what I tell you. Since learning your skill, learn to make money while you are still learning this skill. I'm trying to drop the link, but those of you are interested, you can just chat me up. Chat me up. I'm trying to drop the link, but it's not responding. I don't know why. So, guys, this is what I want to show to you for you to earn extra money while you are learning this skill. You have any question based on Pennywise, you can ask me. Let me respond to your questions. The money is going to be with the company for 90 days. Then you after the period of 90 days, you get back your money. Any question? So we can end this webinar. You have strides, which you have spent much time on a webinar like this. That's fantastic. So any question, guys? Any question? Is there any question as regards to Pennywise wealth management? Since we don't have any question. All right, guys. For those of you who want to invest your money, you can just contact me. I'll show you how to go about it. I'm going to drop my link with you. Contact me so you can invest extra earn money while you are learning your skill. Once again, thank you for coming. We'll see you again on Friday. Good night, guys. Thank you. Thank you.